hear word on the street, she takes friendship seriously, like a drill master.
She does.
She does.
She does. But you know what? In a good way, because Michelle has a very high standard for herself. And that sort of standard and sort of deliberateness that she brings to herself, she brings to our friend group. And so we have to step our game up when we hang with her.
Especially around workouts. You know, you have given me that gift. I started working out much more regularly and much more vigorously.
And what that means for Michelle Obama's friends is weekend boot camps, which began at Camp David, and she meant business. When it first started, there was no wine.
Oh.
You know, when the first day.
The early days.
Come
of
on
the
now,
boot camp.
come on, Dr. Malone, talk.
Okay, well, let me just say this. I will take credit for introducing wine.
Okay.
Because I was like, when they said, well, there's no wine, there's no snacks, I was like, what?
There was food, there were just not snacks.
There was food, but there was healthy food.
Kale.
Kale and farro.
Well, let me put boot camp into context. I was First Lady of the United States living in a bubble. A literal bubble, you know. We couldn't walk outside, we couldn't, you know, just run to the store. So Camp David was a way for me to be outside. And I thought, well, if everybody's gonna come, then let's get some exercise.
3 times a day.
Go,
Three
go,
times
go.
a day.
Look at you all now. I've done you well.
I put years on your lives.
I know, that's right.
Years on your lives.
But the boot camps, which began as physical workouts, turned into overall wellness sessions. No topic off limits.
After the workout, we would talk, because we need to talk. We'd talk into the night. We'd wind up talking about our health. We talk a lot about menopause.
Right. There are just things that we need to discuss, and no one tells you about them.
Oh my God, menopause? We can talk about it? I'm a woman of a certain age, and I don't really know that much about menopause, and I should. And so it's so great.
What I encourage women to do is that building communities of health as well as friendship. Because I thought that's the greatest gift I can give the women I love is let us take care of ourselves and prioritize that.
One of Michelle's suggestions for self-care is being kind to yourself first. Respect and kindness, and I loved how you started that chapter, start your day kind. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Could you imagine? Because as women, the first thing we do when we look in the mirror, we go like, oh. But you have a friend.
Another friend of ours.
And her husband. You tell a story.
Well, Ron, who we all know.
Why does I get a reaction just saying his name?
Because he's such a great personality.
That's Ron Kirk, a former mayor of Dallas, who inspires the women with his morning mantra.
I talk about him with love and affection because he is one of the most confident, charismatic, you know, dynamic men we know. But one habit that Matrice shared with us is that his wife, thank you, Mom, and with that he'd get up in the morning, she'd be in bed, and she'd hear him in the mirror talking to himself. It's like, hey, buddy, you know, you're gonna have a great day. And so we kind of greet ourselves with, hey, buddy. But that is you know, it's a funny story, but it's a useful tool of starting kind. It's like the messages we tell ourselves.
What is something that people don't know? What is something that they don't know?
About me?
About you.
Well, let's not ask her. No, I'm just kidding.
Here's something that people don't know. Michelle Obama is one of the most punctual people I have ever met.
It's true.
So if you're going to have a party or invite her somewhere, know at 5:59 the door, she'll be standing there and the door will be ringing.
I'm working on that.
It's okay. Yeah, it's a good thing. I know now. I know.
She is like Esther Williams in the pool. She's a very, very strong swimmer.
Do you ever do anything halfway? No. I mean, no.
She's extremely competitive in all areas of her life. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me?
I was just mentioning dodgeball.
How could I forget?
This was part of boot camp. We played dodgeball. This was funny. Don't act like all these women weren't trying to win. You know, we had one player that was about 10 years older than us, and we had some younger women playing, and nobody would hit her. And I was like, you better hit Susan. You know, she's standing there not out, you know, and all the young people are like, I was like, hit her.
She a sore loser. She never loses.
She never loses. That's what.
Here, let's move you. It's like she's small enough. I could just scoot her right off camera.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, have some cornbread. It's really good.
She was what now, Mrs. Robinson? A sore loser.
If she was competing with Craig, and he was a sore winner.
I think that's where I got it from.
I think so.
You know, I had a big brother that was just gonna beat up on me, and there was no mercy. He wasn't gonna like let me win.
No.
And he could beat me at everything. So if you spend the first half of your life getting beat, you know, you don't want to lose. You're gonna be a little sore.
After 8 years as Grandma-in-Chief living at the White House, Mrs. Robinson is more than happy to be at home and on her own.
Well, I enjoyed COVID.
You enjoyed Oh, I know you. I would be that same way. Like if my mama was sitting next to me, like, what's going to come out now? And what did Mrs. Robinson? What did you enjoy about
I
it?
was still getting over 8 years with those people.
She was like, I don't have to talk to anybody for another decade. Thank you. Good night.
And I enjoyed being at home. No man, no nothing but me.
I just love her.
She lit up for us for 8 years and kept all of us because she was the light for all of us around this table. And that's why the chapter on my mom means a lot to me, because it's my way of showing everybody this is who fueled my flame. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Oh.
Well, ladies, creating a conversation about tools. You know, it's like I share mine, but we all have them. We are resilient people, you know, and so we'll make it. We'll figure this out. One of Mom's maxims is like, come home, we like you here.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.